Evil knows no bounds.
Evil knows no bounds.
I mean, think about this. Literally, a is bored. Therefore, I'm gonna accuse a popular rapper of being into transgender people.
That's
when
awful,
when in fact he may not be. Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It's crazy. It's awful. I want to go as far as saying like the women who lie on men, as far as whatever, sexually abusing them or whatever, and then but something needs to happen in these cases too. I haven't come up with the just penalty yet.
Well, I mean,
but something needs to happen.
It is. It's a form of slander or libel.
So a lawsuit.
You're putting it out there that this person is into transgender people. If that's not true, and there's a negative consequence, like he suffers a financial consequence to you making that false or libelous, slanderous statement, that's a civil suit.
Bossman Dlow, okay, he's a rapper. He's from Florida. A couple of weeks ago, my homeboy, he's from New York. He sent me this clip. And it was a clip of a transgender woman saying, "Oh, Bossman Dlow, DM me, trying to get me over there and trying to do this." And I declined, I denied. But here goes the text message thread that shows he's trying to holler at me and whatever. Now, of course,
didn't he also have like an unflattering picture of his junk posted?
It was a video, actually.
A video.
Yeah, it was a video of.
Is that a tough stretch here?
He's at a tough stretch. That I was surprised. I was surprised that kind of flew under the radar because he kept ascending after that. Like that didn't hurt him at all.
Wait, the video?
after the yeah.
Who's been hurt by a video though? Think about it.
Yeah, but it hasn't been that kind of video.
Yeah, it
hasn't been that kind of video. Like they like the jokes came, but it was quick. It was like a couple of days.
Yeah,
and it was from a person with a large following, like Rick Ross, baby mama, whatever. She posted a video, whatever. They were saying his junk was really small or whatever. You can see it on the video.
Yeah,
and it was clearly him. He was knocked out. He was asleep after he had did his business in the bed. And
whose junk is appearing at its best when
what I mean?
When you're knocked out asleep after a good performance. Like,
so maybe some women could identify with that. It was like, hey, whatever. But and all Dlow said after that was, hey, I got money though. Everybody was like, yeah, well, he does have money.
Hey, maybe he did the right thing. He just kind of owned it, and that's the key to moving.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, he owned it.
If you disputed it, and publish a few pics of your own.
Look at it when I'm on hard.
Go live and do like an actual measurement.
I'm average. Google what's average, and look at this. The ruler says I'm average. Yeah, you're right.
Could have got a couple.
Could have went a couple different ways. No, you're right. He owned it right away, and that's why it disappeared. Now this one though, when it came out, he right away was like, "Oh man, that's a lie, and you got and that person need to be careful, saying stuff like that because I'm really out here and my people da da da." And so. And my homeboy was like, "Oh, do you believe this?" And he might be. And I'm like, well, first of all, because I know he asked me because I happen to take up for every Florida rapper and stuff like that. And Bossman Dlow, like, he's cool. I like a couple of his songs. I can't listen to a full album. He just has this repetitive style. But he is dope. He got some good music. He has some good songs. All right. But I was like, any of these guys could be, I don't fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? Any of these guys, I wouldn't put it past any of these guys. But in this case, I don't think it's true. Now, that was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna hit this video. I just want to give you that backdrop. All right. This is the transgender talking. All right.
I'm coming on. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. He messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really fucking with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys.
Evil knows no bounds.
Evil knows no bounds.
I mean, think about that.
That's
Literally,
terrible,
a
man.
bitch is bored. Therefore, I'm gonna accuse a popular rapper of being into transgender people.
That's
when
awful,
when
man.
in fact he may not be. Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It's crazy. It's awful. I want to go as far as saying like the women who lie on men, as far as whatever, sexually abusing them or whatever, and then but something needs to happen in these cases too. I haven't come up with the just penalty yet,
Well, I mean,
but something needs to happen.
it is. I mean, it's a form of slander or libel.
So a
That
lawsuit.
you're putting it out there that this person is into transgender people. If that's not true, and there's a negative consequence, like he suffers a financial consequence to you making that false or libelous, slanderous statement, that's a civil suit.
There you go. Cook it up, Payne.
Yeah,
Because
so-
Bossman, he is like in a down part of his career. He could blame that on her. Hey,
Yeah,
I haven't been able to put out music because they think I'm transgender.
yeah. I mean, they could take that I have a small penis. But this is simply a bridge too far
The bridge too far.
for my fans.
My stress. I can't put out good music right now.
Yeah,
I'm stressed.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking about this every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I like
don't-
that, right?
I don't know that there's like a criminal penalty to that.
That's fine. Take her for what she's got. That may be enough.
Take her
That's
for
fine.
what
You,
she's
you
got.
don't need to go to prison or whatever.
All she's got is some guy paying her rent. Like, what are we talking about? Everything she's got. Come on.
Everything, man. Take her for everything she got, and
She's
that'll be the
got
penalty. That's the penalty.
She's got a circle of customers paying for her rent and everything else she's got. She doesn't have anything.
Well, if he'll have to hope that that transgender has some type of OnlyFans
Yeah.
transgender account or
It's
something.
probably turning tricks to afford her surgery and all that.
All that, man.
Yeah, she got nothing.
Only one could hope. Boss man could hope. All right. A couple of really quick ones I just thought was interesting. A cop waited to the end of the guy who was graduating. The guy at the bottom says, my cousin had warrants and the police was at his graduation. He let him walk before he took him in. And you can see he give him a pound and all that good stuff. So, get some, positive police traction in the world. I wonder what he did.
Not enough.
Yeah, it probably was something like a
No, I'm
Crossing
talking
the street
I'm
while a
not-
red
yeah, I'm-
light or
I'm
something.
talking about the traction part.
oh.
That's not enough.
It's not. Just the positive traction is not
No,
enough.
that hill's too steep. But
Yeah.
but again, I mean, you look at like you have to look at like why this stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Like they get a story out of it.
Mm.
And what do we have? We have this smiling black guy graduating, smiling and about to fist bump a police officer that's going to arrest him. But somehow that's a feel good story.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Exactly. Another one here.
And think
Oh,
about
go
it.
ahead.
Think about it again. Like, why even do it at graduation? Like, why not do it later in the evening at his home or, some other circumstance? Why inject yourself into a graduation ceremony?
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that's happening.
That's a good
That's
point.
not a coincidence. It's not an accident.
Yeah. That's a good point. All right. Tips to save on gas. Check your tires. Avoid additional stops and starts. Get rid of additional weight. Ask if you're getting head before driving over.
That's
Thought that was hilarious,
it's the
man.
only one that matters.
It's the summer, man. And the gas prices are going to be going up.
Or drive electric.
Or drive electric,
That
right?
probably should be at the top of the list.
Yeah. So I just thought that was funny to add there.
I also think like I've also like legitimately like like making sure like your filters are all like
Yeah,
functioning properly and all that.
Yeah, oil filter stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, for sure.